All right, Chef Jimmy, this is one of your phenomenal dishes, the shrimp and grits here at Copper Bar. When was the first time you were introduced to this dish?
This is a dish that I make because I want to introduce my Spanish influence. I'm from Puerto Rico, and then I like grits, and then put the Gouda smoke, and then have that big shrimp, and then the sauce is the one that is more from my country. Like it's a scampi sauce with a lemony flavor with the wine, the cilantro. It gives
Spanish.
Spanish.
Right, Spanish inspired.
Yeah.
Is this dish in Puerto Rico? Would you find this if you went to Puerto Rico, or is this kind
of not really, but you can find like a shrimp and a scampi. But it inspired me when I was in Orlando. We make a lot of shrimp and grill over there.
Right.
Believe it or not. But the rice idea was to take rice and make a powder and then cook it like a grits.
Right.
And then add that creamy and that, and it worked very good.
And the sauce is what's really interesting, like the base that you put, the Gouda, and the sauce that you put on top of the grits. Now, I don't know if anybody's come up here before, but like to someone from the South, that doesn't look like what grits looks like. It's a lot more creamy and smooth, but
pretty much you're eating like rice and shrimp.
Oh man, but it's got so much of that Gouda that's in there, I think, and it's like the creamy with the citrusy is what really kicks it off. Is that kind of like your recipe for the?
This is one of my ideas. I just try to, when I cook, I try to make stuff like people think that it's something, but it's not something.
Exactly, little riff.
Yeah, like I say, everybody like you eating rice and shrimp instead of grits, but I call them grits because we cook in the same way that you cook some grits.
It's insanely good though. It like hits all the parts of the tongue. It's got that savory, creamy, sour. It's got it all. It's it's super good.
You have the herb from the cilantro, like it complements the.
Right. Now the base sauce that you put on top with the oil and the wine. What else is in that?
You start with oil. That way, when you put the butter, you can emulsify. But we put a little garlic, let them sweat. That way, all that flavor of the garlic come out, and then you add the peppers. And then you add the lemon, the wine, let it reduce, and add the butter and the cilantro at the end, and that means that make a nice thick sauce.
Right, it's got a thick, creamy, sour. Oh yeah, it just hits all the parts of the tongue that Dylan pleasure.
and then we marinate the shrimp in olive oil, cilantro, and garlic too. And that when you grill it, give it a char to flavor to the dish.
Man, oh man. So how long have you been doing this dish?
When we started, we opening, I think it's around 4 months already. And it's been one of the popular dishes. Everybody, I think, come for the shrimp and grits. Something different. I have people texting me like, Chef, I want more of that grits.
Yes. I know when I introduce people, like I say, to come up here, it's one of the dishes I say you have to try. If you haven't been up here yet, you've got to try this shrimp and grits. It's phenomenal. It's part of the appetizers. Is that right?
Yeah, this is an appetizer.
Yep, appetizers, and then
and we have it for lunch and dinner.
Lunch and dinner. It's incredible. It's so much pleasure on the tongue. You've got to try it. I'm gonna take one more bite. Come and get it. Oh, so good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure.